You don't take your chance, God's gonna say, okay, you're not ready. I'm going to the next person. I'm gonna come.
Hey y'all, so Bernard and I decided to go out of town this Thanksgiving, just the two of us, and I ran out of time. After getting everybody ready, I still needed to do my nails, so I did them in the car, and something just told me to start recording, so I did.
That concept already, because I'm like, why do we have to have this big ass knot? Why can't it just be our hair and we add the braid in? And I promise you, like 2 months later, it was like a big thing. But that's because I do believe manifesting and putting things in the universe are real. It's so real though. It's like, if you don't take your chance, God's gonna say, okay, you're not ready. I'm going to the next person. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm not gonna forget about you, but I'm gonna just come back to you. You can tell he ain't never just gave up on us. We always had the ambition. We always had the thought. You know what I'm saying? But
it's biblical. There's nothing new under the sun.
yes.
So somebody had that drink, that we be thinking it's a premonition and all this. Somebody had that thought and didn't act on it.
Who's gonna act on it?
Opportunities is only, you can only take once.
That's it.
This video is probably going to be all over the place, I'm not going to lie to you, but I thought it would be a really cool way for y'all to get to know who I really am behind the scenes. I mean, this is like raw. I still got my bonnet on. But hey, this is a judgment-free zone. No judgment.
At the same time, that's so looked down upon. Like, look how people criticize like Joe Jackson and shit like that. Like people that push their kids when they kids didn't necessarily want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
But when you see it in them, you gotta help them as well.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking out going.
And that's not forcing her to do anything. That's, I see that in you and I know my flaws, so I'm gonna push what I already know holds me back.
Now watch this. This is what I think people can't understand until they get older. We're forcing the monetization.
Right.
People don't, that's why all our dreams is too late. By the time we realize we could have been doing this all our life, we're 30, we're 40. Most people's not going to continue right then.
Yeah.
But you could have been doing that. That shit you wanted to do when you was 10. That's why we always say, people always be like, chase your dreams when you're younger. And that's only for people that's young.
That's not.
Because you really believe that, oh, I didn't do what I was supposed to do, so now it's too late.
No, it's never too late.
But anyway, let's get into these nails. So I've been a press-on girly for at least like the past 3 to 6 months. I don't know, it's just something about being able to do my whole glam by myself. It's just life. So with that being said, I've learned a few things, a few tips and tricks that I would like to share with y'all, just in case y'all want to try this life out, because it's lit. So the brands that I really like when I get press-on nails, which I feel like is a really big thing, that you have to get quality press-on nails. You can't get the little cheap thin ones. The nails that I use literally feel like they're acrylics. My favorite brand right now is the Mystics brand, and they are linked in my bio. When I found them, I was looking for a dupe for the BTR box band because they are super expensive. I think the Mystics brand give you the same amount of nails for like $9 or $15. I can't really remember, but it's super reasonable. These are the medium pink French tip, and when I apply them, I use the Kiss Mega Hold or the Kiss pink nail glue, and I use both of them in this video. The most important thing when you're wearing press-on nails is to make sure you prep your nail really, really good. I got this cordless drill from Amazon. It's also linked in my bio, but I always drill my nail first, and I also drill the base of the press-on nail as well before I glue it on.
What's the one thing you want to really accomplish while you're down here?
I guess just get a lot of content. It's pretty good. It'd be cool to hit. I'm not looking at it like, oh, that's one thing I want to accomplish, because it ain't even that for me. I just think that whatever is supposed to happen, I just want it to happen the way it happens. Because I know good things are coming my way, so I don't even trip like, oh,
it's already there.
It's already yes, I'm just literally walking. Yes, that's right. I already know what's going to happen to us in our life. And I'm so confident now for sure. Like when you was talking about like how you know some bets is automatically going to go through, you know. I know it for sure, and I feel it so for certain in my heart and everything. Like, I just know it. So it's like, I'm not even...
You also want to make sure you size your nail really good. You don't want it falling off the edges, or you don't want your natural nail showing underneath. This is another reason why I really like the BTR Box and Mystics brand press-on nails, is because they come with 15 different sizes, when typical nails only come with 10 or 12 sizes. And I mean, come on. When it comes to applying the glue, I've learned that the best method for me is to apply a thin layer on the entire base of my natural nail, and then apply glue to the press-on nail as well. Basically in the same way, but you can apply more glue onto the press-on nail. So then when it comes time for you to actually put the press-on nail onto your real nail, you want to go in at an angle and then push up to the cuticle and hold down firmly for at least 30 seconds. This is super, super, super important, because once you put it in an angle and press it down, you're making sure to seal out all of those air bubbles. Holding it down firmly for 30 seconds is going to make sure those air bubbles seal out, because it's going to give the glue time to adhere to your nail. Usually when you get air bubbles, it's because you were inconsistent with holding the nail down. You didn't give the nail glue time to dry, so that as soon as you lift up that pressure, you let air get in. So I know this probably wasn't the best visual for showing how I apply my press-ons, but the main point of this video that I wanted to get across was how easy it was to apply press-ons. So easy that you can use them in the car and look like you just walked out of the nail salon. And you don't have to spend 2 to 4 hours, just sitting. You can be more productive and do this. And I think it took me 26 minutes from start to finish. Nail salon looks in 26 minutes. Sign me up, okay? If you've made it this far, let's just go ahead and consider ourselves besties, because anybody that can deal with my chaos for over 6 minutes, definitely my kind of person. Okay, just go ahead and hit that like, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know that you're my type of person, and let's just go ahead and subscribe and get this friendship going. How about that? Really not sure of what direction I'll be going with posting content and posting videos.
I learned, and I really am learning to not care about, is like, I guess how people feel about your stuff, because you gotta think, when your shit pop off and you like really making money off this shit, it's like, what are you gonna say then? Like, are you really gonna be able to say something? Then you're gonna be like, all the people from, oh yeah, I knew that, I did that, you know what I'm saying?
I've been wanting to do content for the past couple of years now, and I've always started and stopped. I wasn't consistent, but we're changing that. I just turned 28 and we're on the bigger, better things. We're doing what we're saying we're gonna do, and we're gonna help people in the process. So that's kind of what this channel is gonna be about. I want to do a little bit of everything: vlogs, DIYs. Comment and let me know what you guys want to see. I'm a wife, I'm a mom of 4 beautiful girls, I'm 28 years old, and I'm just living this life, and I just want to be able to document the process, to be able to look back and say, I actually did it. I actually did what I said I was going to do. Okay, y'all can't say I didn't warn y'all that this video was going to be all over the place, but let's get back to these nails for a quick second. So I already told y'all the process on how I put them on and everything. Once I get the press-on glue down to my nail and get it stuck on no bubbles or whatever, then I go in with my nail file and file that little tip off that's at the end of the nail. You file that down, get your perfect square. Then it's time for the gel. So once I finish filing my nails, I'm going to apply some builder gel on top of it, cure that for 90 seconds, and then I'm going to do a top coat on top of that, cure that for 90 seconds, and then I'm going to put my nails underneath for an additional 90 seconds just to make sure everything gets super dry. Yeah, look at my husband's nails. You have to make sure that your builder gel and your top coat gel dries completely, because if they don't, it will get sticky and messy. So that's why I go in with an extra round of UV light at the end. An extra 90 seconds won't hurt, just to make sure everything is sealed and ready. So that's it, y'all. We finally made it to the end of this crazy video. This is how the nails turned out. This is one of my favorite sets. I mean, they literally look like acrylic. They gonna give you 14 days of wear every time. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe, because I just put y'all on. Bye.